welcome to Friday Chats with Lissie. Thank you for joining me.
That's okay. Hi.
Hi. So just a couple of questions for you today. Obviously, you know that October is the month that we are celebrating all of the amazing birth children who live in the households with foster carers.
Yes.
And today I would like to ask you, what kind of questions or what kind of conversations did you have with your children leading up to the decision for you guys to become a fostering family?
We have two adult children, one who at the time lived with us and one who didn't live with us, and we very much felt it was a family decision, to the point that if one or both of them had not wanted us to foster, we possibly wouldn't have gone down this route at all, because we were very, very conscious that it is their family home, even though one of them didn't live with us at the time, and we never wanted them to feel uncomfortable about coming round. So we kind of just sat down with them. I don't think they were completely shocked. I had a background already working with children with emotional difficulties, so they knew I had an interest. And actually, they were probably more positive than I actually thought they would be, which was lovely.
And in terms of when your first young lady arrived with you, how did your children feel about it? Can you remember?
Well, neither of them, by that time, neither of them actually lived with us.
Yeah.
So they obviously came to visit after she joined us. It was a bit different for us because our young person actually was coming very temporarily. So we just thought she was going to be with us for a very short period of time. So, you know, when they visited, they were so welcoming to her, and it was made easy by our young person who had just slotted into our life, you know, just so naturally. She was very similar to our daughter, which we all joke about now, that she's a mini our daughter, so that made it easier. But yeah, they introduced her to things that they were interested in, and as the time progressed and we realised, you know, that actually maybe she could stay with us, we then had another big family meeting about whether, again, our adult children were happy with her to stay with us long term.
Yeah.
Because, again, that was really important to us.
Mm-hmm, definitely. And I think it's really important for us to lean in on that, is that your young lady came to you temporarily and then it was actually thought that it would be a really good long-term match, and that's what's happened, hasn't it?
Yes, so she's now with us, you know, until she's 18. She has just fitted into our family. It was important to us when we made those decisions to move from a temporary place for her to obviously more permanency, that everybody was included in that decision, and not just my husband and I.
Yeah, absolutely. That's brilliant. And what kind of effect do you think that your children have on your young lady?
Had an amazing effect, actually one that I probably didn't foresee, I think she had real role models. It's very easy when, you know, at our age to be seen as quite old and a little bit, oh, you know, it's because you're old, you know, you don't understand technology and bits and pieces like that. But actually these were youngsters, but old enough to be really good role models. We also have the lovely presence of my son's girlfriend involved as well. And she, you know, she could talk about things and our youngsters could talk back to her and be on her level, and actually, you know, sort of educate her in different things, that she was more likely to listen to them than maybe she was to listen to us. And also our son has been very helpful in the technology department, you know, to help her understand all that, which maybe we would struggle with. So they've been invaluable actually with her, and she loves when they come round. You know, she loves them coming round and spending time with her. They've introduced her to their hobbies and their work. They both do quite different jobs, and she's been introduced to all of that. So giving her aspiration as well, I think they have.
Yeah, definitely sounds like they're having a positive impact on her life. And as a parent then, Joanne, as your birth children, how proud are you of them and how they've embraced fostering?
Incredibly proud. They have made mine and my husband's role as foster carers so much easier than it would be if, either if they'd been negative or they just, had sort of gone along with it. The fact that they have embraced it, but I also think they have got so much more from it. They've become much more understanding of, maybe young people who haven't had the best start in their life, and much their empathy, everything. The whole thing has just been positive.
Oh, that's so amazing. That's really lovely, Joanne. And just one last question. What message do you think you would give to other birth children about what it's like to be a foster family?
I would say embrace it. You will get as much out of it as your parents will and the young person will, and that you will have you will meet youngsters who you didn't know previously. You will become a lot more sensitive. You'll learn loads from them, and have fun along the way, and giggles and laughter if you're anything like our family.
Oh, Joanne, that's amazing. Thank you so much for answering our questions this afternoon. I really appreciate it.